Hi everyone, it's Christina and welcome back to another Plan with Polishland video. Today I have another video in my Planner Supplies Declutter series. I will link my first video on the screen and in the description box below. That was a declutter of my sticker books. Today we are talking about washi tape. I have two boxes here filled with washi tape. They are actually overflowing right now, which is why I really need to declutter some of them. If you want to know how I made these boxes, I have a DIY video that will be linked for you. And I will also link in the description box my original washi tape collection video. I have gotten new washi tapes since then, and I may have gotten rid of some since then as well. I'm not really sure, but if you would like to see an in-depth walkthrough of my old washi tape collection, you can view that as well. Now, washi tape is one of those items that it's going to be hard for me to get rid of them because although I really love washi tape, I don't use it that often at all. So when I look at a washi tape, I can't immediately say, this is one I use, this is one I don't use, because it's rare that I use it. So in reality, I should probably be getting rid of most of my collection, but I don't think that's going to happen. My main goal is going to be to make my washi tape collection fit easily within these two boxes. Originally, it was my goal to have everything in one box. That didn't happen, so as you can see, it's really messy right now. There is not enough room for all of my washi tapes, so I'm going to go through the box, talk you through my choices, and then at the end I will reorganize my collection. So let's start out with this box and I'll talk you through this. So first up, I have this Easter egg washi tape. Whoa, there's even another one hidden in there. Okay, let me just put this aside for a second. First up, I have an Easter egg washi tape. This one I'm going to keep, and I will probably keep all of the holiday related ones because I use them when I send out cards and in my planner too. So even though I don't really celebrate Easter that much, this is definitely a good one to have in my collection. However, this is from the same company. It's from AC Moore, the Nicole brand. And I found that this style of washi tape is really not good quality. You see, it's really hard to peel up, and it also rips a lot. So this one I'm fine getting rid of. Next up, I have a floral washi tape from Oh Hello Stationery Co. I really love this washi. I haven't used it much yet, but it is brand new to me, so I'm going to hang on to it. This one that I have is from Michaels. It's the Recollections brand. I really love this brand of washi tape. I think it is excellent quality and you can get it for a good price. This one I don't use very often because it is see-through, and usually I like washi tape to cover things up in my planner, so I'm going to declutter this one. I have this pink and blue one. Now, I have used this a pretty good amount for a washi tape, and I like it. I don't love it, but I feel like this is a practical one to have, so I will hang on to it for this declutter. Next up, I have a pink heart one that I use for Valentine's Day, so I'm definitely keeping that one. I have this pink one from Michaels, which I use pretty regularly, so I will keep this one as well. Okay, next up, I have this little chevron one. I really like this one, so I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to put all these mini rolls together because I feel like one of the reasons I don't use them is because they get hidden in these boxes a lot, so I'm going to set them apart. I'm definitely keeping the Sprinkles one. It's the same brand and I use it all the time. Now in this video, I'm not going to talk too much about the brands. I talked about that in depth in my last washi tape collection video, so if you have a question about where a washi tape comes from and I don't say it in this video, check out that other video. Last in this row, I have a pink skinny washi from Oh Hello. I love this. I use it all the time. Another washi tape that I love is this one from the Happy Planner brand. I use this one a lot as well. So now we get to our first quote washi from Michaels. These I love. I don't use them often, but I do love them, so I think I'm going to keep them for a little while, hoping that I'll get more use out of them. This pink and red one I do use quite a bit, so I'll keep that. So I'm going to keep this quote washi as well, and I'm definitely keeping this Valentine heart washi, which, like I said, all the holiday ones I will keep because I use them in making cards and stuff like that. This floral one, definitely keep. This is a candy cane one, so I'll definitely keep that. This one, this is like a mid-century circles red design. I don't think I've ever used this, so I think I'll declutter this one. Okay, we have another heart one for Valentine's Day. I will keep that. We have an orange chevron style almost. This one I've used quite a bit, and I will hang on to it because anytime I need something orange, I pretty much reach for this one. This one is more difficult. It's like orange flowers. I don't know about this one. I've clearly used it before because it's cut on a slant. I'm not sure. I think maybe I'll hang on to this. I might do a couple of rounds of decluttering in this one video. We'll see. Now I have this solid orange one. This one, I don't really love the quality of it, but I do put it to use a lot, so I will keep it. Definitely keeping this skinny one, and definitely keeping this tiny little heart one, as well as this autumn leaves washi. I really love that one. Okay, next we have a red and orange design. To be honest, I think I'm gonna get rid of this because anytime I would use red and orange, I would probably use this washi tape. This one I'm keeping. It's a Hello Sunshine. I use this one a lot. Definitely keeping this one. This is another one of those little tiny washi tapes. I feel like maybe I could get rid of it. It's orange and yellow, which I don't use very often. So next up I have this yellow polka dot washi. I used to use this a lot because it was one of the only washi tapes in my collection. I think I'm going to get rid of it though because I will be keeping this yellow, and I feel like this is better for my planner, so that's staying. This black cat washi for Halloween is staying, as well as these two skinny green washis. I am also keeping this green washi tape. I use it all the time. This jungle washi I am keeping. This one is from the Dollar Tree, and I will link my review for it on the screen right now. I will keep this quote washi. It says, "Make today amazing." This one I think I can declutter. This is a red and green one with some see-through pattern in the background. It's a really great quality washi tape, but I feel like I would use this only at Christmas time, and I have a lot of other Christmas washis that I would put to use over that. Move that to the declutter pile, and let's go ahead and work on the second box. So let me turn this like this and get to decluttering. I have this one, which I haven't really had an opportunity to use yet, but I really like it. It's from the Happy Planner brand, and I'm going to keep it for now. This blue and green one I do use quite frequently when I'm reaching for a washi tape, so I'll keep it. I also like to use this blue triangle one. This one I'm keeping for sure. Let's talk about these ones. So first up, I have this one. It has multiple colors on it. It's green, blue, and pink essentially. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's a sign I need to get rid of it. What happened here? I really like this pattern, but I don't think it ever goes in my planner. So this one I will declutter. This yellow and blue one I have used on many occasions, so I'll keep it in my collection. This floral one I've also used, and this raindrop one I also use, so I will keep those. Next I have this skinny blue one, which I will keep. And I'll keep the quote one. You guys know by now I'm keeping all of these little skinny ones from Oh Hello. I use these all the time in my planner. They fit perfectly between the days. I am definitely keeping this dark blue one that looks like squiggles or waves. I use it all the time. And the snowflakes and these quote ones I am keeping as well. I'm keeping a lot, I know, but I had a feeling this was gonna happen. This is one of my favorites, and I'm gonna keep it with this purple one. Let's talk about this. This is decorative tape that I got at Staples for 50 cents on clearance. I thought it was washi tape, but it's not. And I don't really like the way it sits in my planner, so I'm gonna get rid of this, but I need to get more purple washi, so we'll see about that. This is a brand new banner one, definitely keeping it. Okay, now I have this glitter tape. Now I love this, but it's not good quality. I feel like I should keep this, but if I don't use it after the holiday season coming up this year, I need to get rid of it. This one I wanted to give away, and it's Scotch brand. I really like the quality, but I never use these colors, so I'm going to declutter it. I am 100% keeping all of these holiday washi tapes right here. I have sprinkles, Christmas, and birthday balloons. This one I use a lot as well. It's just a multicolor bunting almost. This one I'm going to use for American holidays. It's red, white, and blue. This one is brand new to me. It's like a winter Christmas sweater pattern, so I'm definitely keeping that. This one I'm keeping because I haven't really had a chance to use it yet. All of these gold ones I'm keeping. I use them pretty frequently. Oh, I just found a mini one in there. See, that's the danger of keeping those with the big rolls. I have used this before, but I don't really like it, so I'm decluttering that one. Keeping the ghost. This one I feel like I should keep, but I have never once used it. There's even a hair stuck to it. That's gross. I'm gonna declutter this one. This one I like. It's a wooden design with different sayings on it, so If I ever did a shabby chic or woodland spread again, this would be perfect, so I'll keep that. Okay, so I've gotten to the point in the video where I have decluttered 12 washi tapes and I still have 64, which is a little ridiculous. What I'm going to do is try to organize my washi, and as I organize them, I'm going to declutter more of them. Let's talk Valentine's Day washi tapes. These two I originally got from AC Moore and I like them, but the quality isn't really that great. This one I got from Oh Hello Stationery Co. this Valentine's Day season. So I'm going to keep this one for sure, and then I will keep the red one because the pink one I basically never use. I'm gonna get rid of this pink and blue one. I just don't think I'll use it. So I've been holding together all of these washi tapes that have a white border. I'm wondering if it might be easier to organize them like this, so I'm gonna keep these to the side for now. And I'm going to declutter this orange flower one after all. I just don't really like it. I'm also going to declutter this orange one because even though I use it a lot, I don't like the formula of it, if you could say that, so goodbye to this. I think I am going to put these white backgrounds in after all. They seem to make sense. We'll see how it goes. I can always change my mind later. This second box I made is not cooperating with me. We'll just have to go with it. Okay, so this is sort of a rough edit right now. I am not really sure about the organization, but clearly I have decluttered a lot more than I expected because I have quite a lot of room in this box over here, which I'm really excited about. So I'm just going to take one more quick look through what I have in these boxes here and see if there's anything else I can declutter. Maybe I could organize it a little bit better. I'm wondering if I should move these skinny rolls over to its own section as well, just to make these even easier to find. Maybe I will do that, just because they do tend to get stuck in between. So I'll make my life a little bit easier. And I have used up at least one of these rolls in the past, so I highly recommend getting these. Okay, that looks great. I think I'm going to declutter this one because I like it, but I've never used it and I don't think I see myself using it. It's just a little too skinny for my taste, I think. This one I'll hang on to for a little while more, and if I don't use it, it will leave. Now I'm deciding if I should move all of my holiday themed washis over here. Part of me feels like that would be easier to see them. But then what do you deem holiday and just decorative? Like hearts could be decorative too. I think I'm gonna leave it the way I had it just because I like keeping the colors together. Okay, so I am done with my washi tape declutter and reorganization. At the end of the day, I am getting rid of 17 rolls of washi tape. I'm attempting to hold them all. I don't know if it's gonna happen. So these are all of the washi tapes that I'm decluttering. I'm decluttering them based on the pattern, quality, and usage amount. So these are all the ones that I'm getting rid of. And I am keeping 59, which is still a pretty big number. I have a lot of variety here to work with. I have gotten rid of about 30%, just under 30% of my washi tape collection. And at the beginning, like I said, my goal was to reorganize this so everything fits in 2 boxes, and I have definitely done that. I am really excited. I think it looks really nice, and the way I've set this up is a little bit more user-friendly to me as well. So hopefully when I reach into my collection, it will be easier to find the tapes that I want. And especially these little ones, they get hidden a lot, so now I will reach for them more often. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this second installment in my declutter series. I am really pleased with how this turned out. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I post planner related videos here at Adventures in Polishland, and I would love for you to join the Polishland community. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.